Hi, this is Michael Rubin, and last time we worked out all 12 major scales to be played on your chromatic harmonica, and I know you've played them once a day, every day since then on your chromatic. So, you might think that the next logical step would be to take a diatonic harmonica, which probably most of you are diatonic players, find the major scales, and start jamming using them. And we are going to do that. But I think right now instead I want to look at the circle of fifths. And the reason is there's many uses for the circle of fifths, but one of the most beneficial uses is to have it as a way to remember the names of the notes in a major scale if you can't remember it. So just like one, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half will help you remember the notes in a major scale, the circle of fifths can do that too. And for some people, the circle of fifths is a much easier method. So, if you're looking at your list of your 12 major scales, so you should have a list of your 12 major scales, and if you don't, you need to go back to my earlier videos and write one out, because a lot of my videos, I'm going to say to you again and again, okay, so what's the F sharp major scale, blah, 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 and what's the fourth note in them? Well, B is the fourth. I'm just going to refer to that scale list again and again. So until you have it memorized, to have it with you when you watch my videos is very valuable. If you have the Meat and Potatoes Harmonica book, which you can get for $20 through PayPal, the very last page of the book is all 12 major scales. Which scale has 0 sharps and flats? The C scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So if we're going to create a circle of fifths, let's treat it like we're writing out a clock, because there are 12 keys. So there are 12 numbers on a clock, so let's just create a clock. And we're going to put C in the midnight spot. So what is the fifth note in the key of C? C, D, E, F, G. So we're going to put G in the 1 o'clock spot. So when they say the circle of fifth, the word fifth refers to, if we're going to find the next note in the clockwise position, next note clockwise, we need to find that note has got to be the fifth note in the major scale of the key that we just looked at. So the fifth note in C is G. So what's the fifth note in G? G, A, B, C, D. So D is in the 2 o'clock spot. What is the fifth note in D? D, E, F sharp, G, A. So A is in the 3 o'clock spot. Now you notice I didn't just count alphabetically, D, E, F, G, A. I talked about the real scale, D, E, F sharp, G, A. It serves a couple of purposes. Number one, it helps reinforce the scale. So you remember, D has an F sharp. But number two, sometimes the fifth note in the scale, what you're looking for, is not going to work out if you just count alphabetically. You need to really know the scale to find it. And I'll show you an example of that in a couple of scales from now. So what's the fifth note in the A scale? A, B, C sharp, D, E. So E's in the 4 o'clock spot. What's the fifth note in E? E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. What's the fifth note in B? B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp. Now this is the one I wanted to talk to you about. If I just counted alphabetically, B, C, D, E, F, I would get the note F. But F is not the fifth note in the B major scale. F sharp is. So we had to really know the scale. 1, whole step, half step, whole step. B, up a whole step, C sharp, up a whole step, D sharp, up a half step, E, up a whole step, F sharp. So F sharp is the fifth note. Okay? Just counting on your fingers is not going to work. Alright, we're going to blow our nose here. I'm human. So, let's see. What's the fifth note in F sharp? F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp, or B, C sharp, excuse me, I said the F sharp scale wrong. So C sharp. Now some people at this point would put that C sharp as D flat. That's okay. You know, it's a common way to do it. I don't care. What is the fifth note in C sharp? C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, G sharp. Now, if you look at your 12 major scales, we didn't write out a G sharp scale, but we did write out an A flat scale. So A flat is the next key in the circle of fifths. So in a way, A flat is a fifth higher than C sharp. That's important. What's the fifth note in A flat? A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat. What's the fifth note in E flat? E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat. What's the fifth note in B flat? B flat, C, D, E flat, F. What's the fifth note in F? F, G, A, B flat, C. Back to C. Okay, so now we got a full clock. C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp, C sharp, A flat, E flat, B flat, F, C. And I can do it from memory. C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp, C sharp, A flat, E flat, B flat, F, C. And I can do it counterclockwise by memory. This is it's tough to go counterclockwise when you're looking at a computer screen. It's kind of like a mirror. I wanted to go like this. So, yeah, counterclockwise. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, C sharp, F sharp, B, E, A, D, G, C. I'm going slow. It's morning. But I do know it like the back of my hand. Let me try it one more time. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, C sharp, F sharp, B, E, A, D, G, C. That was better. So how do you memorize it? You write it out a bunch of times. You say it out loud a bunch of times. You play it on an instrument. Your first note would be C, then G, then D, or counterclockwise, C, then F, then B flat, etc. It's very important to know it both ways. There's all kinds of patterns in the circle of fifths, and they can teach you a lot of great things. But first you have to memorize the circle of fifths. Okay? Alright, next time we'll talk about how to use the circle of fifths to help you remember the names of the notes of a major scale when you can't remember it.